Arsenal take on Leicester City in the FA Cup final. The commentators for you today, Martin Keown and Guy Mowbray. Well, thanks, Gary. Welcome to Wembley, everyone. Well, Leicester City might be considered favourites, which might sound as a shock. The Foxers, after their third place finish, Champions League football under Brendan Rodgers for next season, and possibly a piece of silverware, the first trophy since you know what, that miracle Premier League win under Claudio Ranieri. For Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, he won the cup as a player many times in his career. And he wants to do it as a manager, and after being under the wing of Pep Guardiola, he will be learning ever so much about today. Well, Brendan Rodgers has been in the game for a long time. Jamie Vardy, Perez and Harvey Barnes are the leading front three here today. Well, Craig Paulson is the referee here today at Wembley. Arsenal taking on Leicester. Leicester City beat the Gunners 2-0 at the King Power Stadium back in November. Arsenal won recently against Leicester, a 1-0 win, with Mesut Ozil scoring the winner. And obviously they won on that big day. Martin Keown, lovely to see you. Well, lovely to see you too today, Guy. It's going to be a thrilling encounter here today between Arsenal and Leicester. You see, Jamie Vardy will be a big threat for that Arsenal defence, and I think it's going to be a terrific game. I think both are going to give their absolute all. But yeah, I do think Leicester City can be given as the favourites for this one. I'm sure Gary Lineker will be trying to be professional all day, but his club are in an FA Cup final. Chilwell with a quick throw for Harvey Barnes, rolls it back to Siyuncu, back to Chilwell, James Maddison into Ben Chilwell. Let's hope this cup final is more as competitive as previous finals, unlike the one last season when Manchester City won 6-0 against Watford. It was a very, very comfortable day for them. Lacazette into Xhaka. Nicolas Pepe. It's got Lacazette coming inside. Lacazette here to Pepe. Lacazette has ball stolen off him there. And Leicester City might be able to go on a press here.
James Maddison.
Here's Bellerin.
That's cut out. Mesut Ozil. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass?
Aubameyang. Lacazette.
Out the pass.
Given away. Leicester on the roll here. This is Barnes.
Here's Iosi Perez.
Now is Bellerin. Xhaka. It's a good find there for Pepe.
Using the wider areas here. He's got skill with the ball.
Chilwell into Harvey Barnes. Maddison into Barnes again.
Trying to put some pressure on him now.
Chilwell. Vardy.
Off the ball here, Leicester.
Free kick given by the referee. Leicester get the decision. James Maddison.
Keeper's ball.
And that ball is easy there for Bernard Leno to catch.
Really Xhaka. Here's
Bayern.
Xhaka. Good
Given
interception.
away by Arsenal.
Tielemans.
Perez. Vardy's onside.
It's offside.
And that is flag up. Just eventually, he's way offside there. It's Jamie Vardy. No doubt about it. Arsenal have beaten Leeds, Bournemouth,
Really Xhaka.
Portsmouth.
Mesut Ozil.
In that game against Sheffield United, and they beat Newcastle here.
Here's Bayern.
A 1-0 win.
Lacazette.
Leicester City
Trying to
have
spot.
beaten
Teaching
Wigan,
ball to
Brentford,
Ozil. Keeping the ball well.
Birmingham,
Bayern.
Chelsea,
Feet of his teammates.
Manchester United on penalties. It was one of the worst penalty shootouts ever. Only 1-0. Pepe. Now it's not been an attractive cup final, has it, Guy? No, certainly not. So Arsenal 0, Leicester 0 in the FA Cup final. David Luiz to take the throw. Everyone around Wembley paused a little bit there for David Luiz's throw. This is Ceballos. From Chilwell, Maddison, Chilwell, Ndidi. Pressing there from Arsenal. This is Ceballos. Now Pepe. Looks difficult to see where Arsenal are going to break the Leicester lines here. Ricardo Pereira.
Keeping the ball so important, they haven't done it.
And that is half time. Arsenal 0, Leicester City 0. The Emirates FA Cup final. It's not been one of the cup finals in the first half which would really excite you, but that's it. Arsenal 0, Leicester 0. So Arsenal just managed one shot in the whole game. Leicester City not doing much. You know, it's a really poor game, isn't it, Alan? Oh yes, of course. You know, Arsenal have been really poor today against. You know, it's been a really poor game, very dull. I hope the cup final livens up in the second half. We need the game to fire up a little bit because it's not been good enough. Danny? Well, yes, of course. I think, you know, Leicester thinking, you know, stay nice and calm and composed, and, you know, Arsenal, no side's been the better team. I mean, stats-wise, Arsenal, you know, have had just the one shot, but it's very close. It's very even. But yeah, I think, you know, the game has to liven up in the second half. I can't imagine it being so poor. Okay, well, let's go back to Martin Keown and Guy Mowbray. Thanks so much, Gary. Well, Arsenal Arsenal will know today they can win 14 FA Cups here today. Well, Leicester City can complete an excellent season under Brendan Rodgers. Champions League football for next season. Possible silverware as well. Indeed. Vardy. This is brilliant here from Jamie Vardy. It's Maddison! Oh, Leicester have taken the lead in the FA Cup final. And it's James Maddison with the goal. What a strike! Oh, this is brilliant here from Vardy. Look at the pace, and that's a terrific strike. You think Leno could have done better there? Well, this is after a really poor first half performance. This is what Leicester would have wanted. A 1-0 lead. Leicester City lead 1-0 in the FA Cup final. What a goal that was. And James Maddison has been linked with other clubs like Manchester United. Sure, I'd love to stay at Leicester if he can help them win this FA Cup final. I've got to wonder, could it be Aubameyang's final game? As an Arsenal player, his contract expires at the end of this season. That's a good cross there from Saka, hooked away there by Johnny Evans, and that's going to be throw in. Jose Perez is off, Mark Albrighton is on to try and seal the deal. Xhaka. Ozil.
Taking on a couple of opponents now.
Ozil with a cross, hooked in. Okay, with the header, it's gone wide. It's for a corner. That's a goal there from Maddison.
The keeper's reaction, I think he agrees too.
Tomorrow, we've got the Champions League final coming up next. In a couple of weeks' time, Manchester City play Red Bull Leipzig. What a final that's going to be.
Very good work from the team that's still...
Oh, it's Ozil! And it is 1-1! And Arsenal have got an equaliser on the hour. Big goal for Mikel Arteta's team. And the German has struck to equalise. Yeah, it's a good finish there from Ozil. I'm always very critical of him because he doesn't give enough for the team, but that is a really important goal. Arsenal 1, Leicester 1. And the 62nd minute of the game.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
So Arsenal back level. And the second half does look much better. It looks like it could be more competitive now. Yeah, well, the game's lined up here, Guy. Arsenal fans electric in that home end. Certainly the loudest fans in the stadium at this point is Lacazette. Chilwell. A tackle there from Lacazette.
It's just a throw after the tackle.
Well,
James Maddison.
Tielemans.
Maddison. The goal that would put them in front doesn't look too far away.
Albrighton. Albrighton's cross, that is a good cross. It's away there by Leno.
Nicola Pepe.
Pepe.
Xhaka.
Xhaka. Aubameyang.
Opportunity to cross it now.
Xhaka. Tackle there from Ricardo.
Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch.
Albrighton.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. It's been a very good game, and the substitutes might be able to make it even better. Going to get a change.
Bias.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Now,
He's caught
Lacazette.
offside. You see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. Well, the player now to be substituted here is Mesut Ozil, who's certainly left an imprint on the game.
Well, 10 minutes to go after this.
On level terms, so we'll see if they can move on now and get the win.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. That was it. He's pitched it back again. And here comes the substitution now. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Yeah, he certainly chipped in with a really good performance and got a good goal too.
Mbidi. Tielemans. Lost the ball here, Leicester.
It's Aubameyang.
Possession given away once more.
Barnes. Chilwell. Pratt. Barnes into Pratt. So look to
Well
get
picked
it
off by
away.
the defender there for what could have been a potentially match-winning pass in these circumstances. Still chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
So 2 minutes of added time. 3 minutes, sorry. Snull.
David Luiz.
So that is full time. Arsenal 1, Leicester 1. We're going to extra time. More that will be in the next video. I'll see you in a moment.